I think that when you look at the Ukrainian-Russian conflict, I think that a very simple-minded person will look at the conflict and they'll think, this is pretty easy. It looks like there's clearly a bad guy. It looks like there's clearly a good guy. Once you start digging into things more, I think you run into weird areas. Was the 2014 revolution, was that a foreign-backed coup? Is it okay that Western powers or NATO has interest in Ukraine? Does Russia have a right to securing land that ensures that they feel that their country is safe from foreign invaders? It gets a little bit more complicated. But I think as you dive further and further into it, it becomes pretty simple once again. In '91, Ukraine declared its independence from the Soviet Union. That country, that included Crimea, was respected. Its independence was respected across the entire world. Whatever reasons you feel like Russia might have for shoring up security on their borders does not justify an invasion into the country of Ukraine. It has been a long time, it has been decades since another country has invaded another sovereign state and stolen territory for the purpose of controlling it permanently for another country. Russia is rewriting the rules for how security works across Europe and across the world when it engages in acts like this. There is no hypothetical phone call between Nuland or anybody else. There is no hypothetical security concern. There is no hypothetical concern with NATO that could justify the action of Russia to invade Ukraine and do this, although I suppose we'll get into the specifics in our debate. I believe that it is okay for the West to be helping Ukraine in all but military force directly. We don't want Russian troops shooting at NATO troops ever. That's something that we've avoided for the most part for the history of NATO, and I think we should continue to avoid that. But to say that Russia has a right to invade and destroy the sovereignty of Ukraine because they have hypothetical security concerns, which in my opinion and most experts' opinions are not justified because NATO does not attack Russia. Russia does not fight NATO. I do not think there is any good justification for Russia invading Ukraine, and I imagine we'll hash that out.